Hello and welcome to my home and my kitchen. I'm Julia Child, and this is also a special edition of Books with Bill, brought to you by booksbythebushel.com. I'm guest hosting for Bill McIntosh today, and July is National Ice Cream Month, and we're going to make ice cream today on the program, but not in the old boring traditional way that takes hours upon hours and you have to add ice and salt and all sorts of things like that. No, we're going to make ice cream in 5 minutes. Let's go do it. I'm with my good friend Paula Darnell, who, aside from being the CEO of booksbythebushel.com, is a celebrity chef in her own right. Paula, you told me that we're going to make ice cream in 5 minutes. I don't believe it. So show us how you're going to do that.
Okay, well this actually came from Bill. This is his recipe. So we'll see how this goes. You add the ice cubes in a gallon size Ziploc. And I don't have any specifics on how many ice cubes, but I do know that you take 6 tablespoons of rock salt.
Rock salt, not kosher salt.
Right.
That's a goodly amount of salt there.
Yes.
You know, they try to get us not to use salt and butter and eggs and things.
I know.
I think they're silly. They're full of it, I think.
What I liked when I found this rock salt, that it actually says ice cream salt.
Oh, well, that's even better.
Alright, so then you kind of set this aside to let it get a little cold. And you take a quart storage bag, or pint, whichever you want, and you add 1 tablespoon of sugar.
It's good castor sugar, isn't it?
Yes. And a 1/2 cup of milk, or half and half. I decided to just get whole milk, but I was thinking that what would be really good is flavors.
Oh, absolutely. They have that strawberry milk and almond milk and things of that nature. I think that'd be wonderful.
And chocolate milk.
I'm so glad you're using vitamin D whole milk.
Yep.
You know, they're always trying to get us to use 1% and 2% and all sorts of silly things like that, but you're using full milk.
Well, I think it makes it creamier if you have the whole milk.
Well, it is ice cream, isn't it?
Right.
Yeah.
So then just a 1/4 cup of vanilla. So you got your tablespoon of sugar, your 1/2 cup of milk, or half and half, and a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla.
Oh,
Kind of mix it around, and then put it in your bag. with
Just
the
like
salt.
that?
Make sure it's sealed really well so it doesn't come out. Kind of tuck it down in there. Seal up your salt and just start shaking.
oh goodness. You don't have to crank for anything
Nope.
like that.
And it's so easy for kids to do that I actually tried this a couple weekends ago with 2 of my grandkids, and one is 2 and one is 4, and both of them shook it for 5 minutes and made ice cream. They were so excited.
You have lovely, you have 4 grandchildren.
I have 4. We just had 2 there at that day. But I thought while I'm shaking this, we could go over to the video that I took of my grandkids shaking it so you can see how easy it is for even little ones to make.
Let's watch that, shall we?
Into ice cream.
Is it? Keep going. Keep going.
No!
Are you shaking it really hard? Tell Papa, how's it taste, Papa?
Good.
Yummy.
Good. Did you make your own ice cream?
Oh, it's coming together nicely, Paula. You can see it there in the bag.
Well, I found out while I was making it with my grandkids, my daughter-in-law made it with me, and we found out that when an adult is shaking it, it doesn't take nearly as long as 5 minutes. I think because we might shake it a little bit more than they do. Ours was pretty done. It was almost the consistency of Dipping Dots.
Oh, I
when
love
we
Dippin'
did
Dots.
I know. But
When I
it was
go to
really
my
good.
Boston Red Sox games, I always have Dippin' Dots. They're quite good.
So I think you could do less if the adults are shaking it, but it takes about almost 5 minutes if little ones are.
I could do that on my exercise bike, I think.
Let's see what it looks like in here.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful.
Nice.
That looks wonderful.
Oh, looks like we got a little bit of Dippin' Dots going on
Oh,
ourselves here.
Paula, that's wonderful. Can't wait to try this. This looks so good. And I can imagine the little ones, you know, eating this. It's wonderful.
Well, they were so excited to do something that they made themselves.
I was thinking, you know, there's so many delicious toppings that you can use. I like strawberries on my ice cream. But I was thinking the other day, because one of my favorite children's authors that you sell her books is Joy Berry. She's a wonderful woman, loved the world over. And I thought of an idea. I would put all the berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, boysenberries, and raspberries, all in a bowl and puree them together and call it Joy Berry.
That's a great idea.
Oh, well, let's try it here.
Let's hope it tastes good.
Oh, my.
Isn't it good?
Oh, that is
It's
wonderful.
amazingly good. I can only imagine what it would taste like with chocolate.
It tastes like the ice cream used to take Paul about 6 hours to make.
With the cranking and yeah.
Oh,
so.
that's all the time that we have for today. It's been my pleasure to guest host this edition of Books with Bill, which is brought to you by booksbythebushel.com. This is Julia Child saying bon appetit, and as Bill says every month, read a book today.